Hey guys, I'm back for an update. So today is cycle day 2. AF did arrive like I thought that she would. My body played some pretty nasty tricks on me this month. It kind of got my hopes up. So if you guys watched my last video, I talked about how I started spotting at like 8 or 9 DPO, I think it was. But then it never got any heavier and then it completely stopped, which has never happened before. And I know I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up because things have changed in past cycles and they've resulted in a negative, but I had like every symptom in the book. Like the spotting stopped, I was nauseated, like I was feeling really tired and hungry, and that hasn't happened in previous months. So it got to like 13 DPO and still no spotting, and I had no idea what was going on, so I tested. It was negative. I was like, okay, maybe it was just a little early. So 14 DPO, still no spotting, so I took another test, and they were all first response, so I know they were sensitive enough to pick anything up, and still nothing. So I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm not going to test anymore. And at 17 DPO, AF arrived. So longest luteal phase ever, and I'm not too happy with my body about playing those tricks on me because I was really kind of excited that this might have been the month before we had to start injectables and everything. So anyways, yep, AF is here. Can't talk today. Called the doctor's office to find out, what I should do, because my husband wanted to talk to the doctor again, so we wanted another consultation with him, and I scheduled that, but I left a message on the nurse's line because I just wanted to make sure it was okay to start taking the birth control before I, had that consultation, because at my previous appointment, I don't know if you guys have watched that video, but, he told me how much follistim I was going to be on, and gave me a prescription for the birth control, and told me, if you decide, just go ahead. And so I'm thinking that's what we're doing. So anyways, I left a message, and she called me back pretty fast, which was nice. And she was like, well, it looks like you want to do an AMH level on you, which I already did, and apparently that was normal. And then she's like, he also wants to do a mid-cycle scan on you on a natural cycle. Boo. I was not happy when she told me that. He never mentioned that in the doctor's appointment. I even called my husband and asked him if he remembered that, and he said no. So I was a little bit upset that, they didn't tell me that up front at the appointment, that after, my clone mid-cycle, that they wanted to do a natural mid-cycle scan before starting birth control. And I'm just kind of bummed, medically I get it. He wants to look in there, make sure everything's okay, and see what my body looks like in a natural state. Whatever, I get it. It just doesn't help anything when, you're such an anxious TTCer and it's been so long, and the idea of a month of birth control is hard enough to swallow, much less dealing with a natural cycle that could go on for 60 days and then have to take Provera to get AF and then start the birth control. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I have my mid-cycle scan, which is going to be, I think, cycle day 13, the 1st of November, and the hubs is going to come with me to that, and we're just going to talk to him a little bit after the ultrasound about the compassionate care program and ask if the nurses can get us enrolled in that to see if we qualify for that to get some money off of our follistim, and also if he does any kind of progesterone support or something to help in the luteal phase, because I've been ovulating for the past 4 months on the Clomid and still nothing. I haven't had a chemical, nothing. So I'm just wondering, and especially with all the spotting that I have had in previous months, if there's something going on in my luteal phase that's hindering implantation. So we're going to kind of cover all that with him. And hopefully he says, yeah, he does progesterone support, because it's something I would really like to try, see if it makes a difference. So I'm pretty excited. I've come to terms with it today. I'm more relaxed and just feeling okay with having this, natural cycle and then birth control. So it seems like in January is when we're going to be starting our follistim. So I'll keep you guys updated. I will maybe do a fun video in between when I have this mid-cycle scan, and I'll definitely do a video on the mid-cycle scan, how that doctor's appointment went. And then, you know, I'll be doing videos here and there, maybe on after I find out that appointment about, you know, the birth control and what I'll be on and et cetera, et cetera. So I'll still be on here, and I will be watching your videos even if I'm not making that many videos, you know, like I would be during a TTC cycle. But I'm just rooting everybody on, and I know some other people are moving on to IVF and injectables, so just wishing everybody the best of luck. And I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm just lounging around here. It's kind of a rainy, gloomy day. Have the day off. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye, girls.